Hello, welcome back to some more Fire Emblem the Blazing Blade support conversations. Last time we did Marcus and Priscilla. Let's keep going down the list. We'll do Fiora, Farina. Well, actually they have quite a lot, so it might just be these two. Let's just jump into it. So of course, I believe, well, how funny would it be if I just skipped the Pegasus sisters as the support? I'm not going to do that, but how funny would it be? Anywho, I believe Fiora is the oldest. At least she looks the oldest, I'm not entirely too sure. I think we've done the Pent one, and we've done the Gates one as well. So, okay, let's just jump into it. Lots to get through. Farina, may I speak with you? Hey sis. So I haven't seen you around in a bit. I'm guessing Farina's the tomboyish one. Farina's the, yeah, I hate how similar their names are. Farina's sort of the calm one. And then, damn it, wait, hold on. I'm getting confused here. The one on the left is the calm one, the one on the right is the peppy, energetic one, and then Farina is sort of drowsy and sort of clumsy and that sort of thing, right? So, I don't know, it's an interesting mash of, personalities, you could say. I'm sorry, the last time we met I spoke too harshly. It's fine, besides I was at fault anyways. I always think about money first and everything else later. I'm a little greedy little girl, I guess. No, I should be the one to apologize, and it's only natural that you should call me naive. I mean, of course, mercenaries should care about when and how much they get paid to fight. Oh no, look, it's all behind us. I was just an idiot, you did nothing wrong. How can you say that? I was terrible to you and you were right all along. Why can't you get that through your thick skull? I'm telling you, I was not right all along. I never should have flown off in a titsy like that, you dope. Stop contradicting me, I was wrong. I should have tried hard to grasp your gritty, insensitive ways. Now you listen here, you uptight, worn out. Hey, it's weird, isn't it? Why are we even fighting? I don't know. Say, Farina, you know I don't hate you, right? Yeah, I've always known that. I mean, I've known you forever, right? Okay. Sure, I wonder why we always end up fighting. It must be all my fault. I bet I'm the worst sister in Ilia. There you go again, pouting by yourself. Farina, you just retreat into your own little world and start grumbling like that. You just take everything on yourself, do you know that? But you were like that before too, remember? When I was still just the Pegasus Esquire. When my trainee squad was about to die in the practice maneuver, you left your own mission and swooped in to rescue us. And as a result, the Burn Nobles charged you an outrageous termination fee for breach of contract. You still haven't finished paying off the loan you used to cover it yet, have you? Well, don't worry about it. That was my decision and I've lived with it. But that's what I'm saying, you're just so naively idealistic. I mean, who would do such a thing? I was just a fledgling Pegasus Esquire. You should have left me out there, Farina. But I mean, I was happy, of course. So that's why I want to help. Here, take this. Look, I'm the highest paid Pegasus Knight around. It didn't take me long to earn that sum. Go ahead and pay off that loan that's still hanging over your head. Farina, you were worried about me this whole time. Well, of course I was. Besides, it was my fault. And it went down on your permanent record and everything. Don't be silly, we're family, aren't we? We shouldn't have to think about things like that. That's what I'm talking about. Don't be so naively idealistic. But I guess that's what makes you the sister I love. Farina. Okay. Aaron. Hey sis. What is it, Farina? Have you seen me out there lately? I'm earning every penny of what I'm being paid and more. I suppose so. You become a dazzling Pegasus Knight. So after this, you'll be heading back to Ilia, right? Yes, I plan to. Well, don't forget to grab me before you leave. So, Farina, you're coming home too. I think you need me, sis. You're not very good with finances, are you? You'd go broke without me around? I don't think I really have a choice. Farina, thank you. That makes me so happy. I never knew you were so generous. Hey, don't get all mushy on me, come on. It's not like I'm doing this for free. I get a 10% cut. You're kidding. God, even greedy with our own sisters. Okay, this is going to be an interesting one because they're both very calm. Farina. Yes, Fiora, what is it? Try not to get too far ahead on the front line. You can always ride behind and back me up, you know. Thanks, Fiora. But I have to do it my way. You can handle it out there alone, right? Well, I need to make sure that I can too. Oh, but I worry about you. When we were in training, you used to get so scared. Yeah, but I'm fine now. Really? But the Kalen Knights are all men, aren't they? I just think of you, all timid and scared among them. So, Farina, you really don't mind it? Didn't they give you a hard time for being a woman? Now, if they did, I want you to let me know, because I'll tell them a thing or two. I'm fine. Lady Linus took good care of me, and everyone was really nice. Oh? Well, I still worry. Okay. A kind-hearted older sister, I guess. Hey, Farina, when this is all over, we should go back to Ilia. Together once, you and I. But I'm still only having seen you fly. I'm sure they would promote you to the Pegasus Knight first rank if we went back to Ilia. And I really want you to join me in the first division. Then I'll be able to help you anytime you need it. I would feel much better that way. Fiora, look, don't you want to fly by my side? Of course I do. It's what I had always wanted. I would have been delighted to, but you've gotten some reason to decline then. If you're worried about Lady Linda's giving you leave, I'll talk to her. No, that's not it. Well, I mean, I guess that's part of it, but it's me. I just need time to... Fine. You can tell me whenever you're ready. Go ahead, take your time deciding, it's fine. Okay, A rank. They're up in the sky, I guess. Well, I guess it makes sense. Hey, sis. Farina, what is it? Well, you see, I really love you, Fiora, and it would be great to be with you, to have you to protect me always. Farina. But, that wouldn't be too good for me. You're so kind you would probably protect me for the rest of my life. That's the problem. If I rely on you forever, I'll never become my own person. So I've decided not to return to Ilia yet. It's because I do love you. You see, I don't want to always be the crybaby Farina who needs you to protect her. I want to be more like my sister, a fine Pegasus Knight. Farina. I understand. That's the first time I've ever heard you express yourself so clearly. I'm sorry. No, it's a good thing. It means you're all grown up now. At first I thought I would rather have you in my division so I could protect you, but now I know you'll be fine on your own, Fiora. And I just have one last thing to leave you with as a senior Pegasus Knight. Listen closely. No matter what happens, even if you have to take a mission that you are sure you won't return from, never quit a mission that you have already accepted. We don't just fight for ourselves, we fight for the pride of the entire Ilian Pegasus Knight Brigade. This is something that you will learn quite well someday, I'm sure. I mean, yes. Good response, and good luck, Farina. Okay. Eliwood, very weird combination, but okay. So Fiora, have you gotten used to being in our ranks? Yes, thank you, my lord. We mercenaries are quick to adapt to new commands. Yes, you're the Pegasus Knights of Ilia, are you not? Seeing the way you fight, I can imagine their quality. Your praise is an honor. I'll do my best not to betray your trust in my skills. Please don't worry about formalities with me. We're equals fighting together for a common cause. Equals. But my lord, I like to think of everyone in this trip as a friend, regardless of standing, gender, or age. All are friends, and all are irreplaceable. That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. That's why he's called Ellie Good. Okay. You seem surprised. There goes another naive lordling with his head in the clouds. Something like that. No, never, but I didn't imagine that a lordling of Lycia could think that way for long. You speak the truth, of course, but what I said was no lie. Lord Eliwood, you see, I'm speaking personally. I like the way of thinking, I just do not believe it's possible. I'll take that as a compliment. Okay, Fiora. Fiora, tell me, you are Farina's older sister, are you not? I am. She's a shy girl, always aware of other people's eyes. When she went off for her apprenticeship, I always struggle to say that word, even, you know, using that word in day-to-day life back in the day, you know, when people were talking about getting their apprenticeships and stuff after high school or whatever. I worried and worried. You're a good sister. I wish that was so. You're both knights? Yes, that's right, and Lycia. Yes, as children, we decided that we would become Pegasus Knights. I did not want to send my own child sister to war, but Ilia offered few options other than the mercenary way. I see. My father once told me of your homeland long ago. The ground of Ilia is covered year-round in the world's whitest snow, he said. And it is a harsh life for the people who live there. Yet, because many aliens turn to become being mercenaries, they are looked down upon without reason by other lands. Yes, but there is nothing to be done about it. No matter how many tears we shed, the snow will not melt. Better to fight for my homeland and win honor that way. Interesting. As a member of the Pegasus Knights of Ilia, Fiora, I can tell you have a strong sense of responsibility, but do not be too hard on yourself. Should you overwork yourself and fall, you will end up with nothing. Yes, I would say the same to you, Lord Eliwood. Okay. A rank? Fiora. Yes, Lord Eliwood. I had a thought while watching you fight. I feared you may be working too hard. Resting isn't as important as fighting, remember? Thank you, my lord, but I am a Pegasus Knight of Ilia. When I think of the people of my homeland, I cannot but fight harder. Still, my performance here reflects on all of the Knights of Ilia. The more tasks I complete, the bigger the reward I bring home, and the happier my people may live. What about your happiness? What? I know your homeland of Ilia is a poor land, and no thoughts of your sister weigh heavily in your mind. But do not forget you have a right to happiness too. Were you to become a sacrifice for your own country, that would not do. No one would be happy then. Lord Eliwood, forgive me, perhaps it is not my place. Still watching you, I felt I had to say something. For someone as talented as yourself not to find happiness, well, that would be the greatest tragedy of all. I must admit, that is the first time anyone has ever said something like that to me. But let us not linger here over long. Yes, of course. I beg your leave. Oh, wait a minute, Fiora. Yes, I would like you to stay nearby by my side, so that I may protect you, Lord Eliwood. Yes, I understand. So I guess that's their marriage thing as well. Fair enough. I don't ship it one bit, but, you know, you do you, I guess. Alright, let's do Kent and Fiora. This is an interesting one. Are you Kent? It's nice to meet you. Forgive my rudeness, but who are you? I'm Fiora, the Pegasus Knight. You have been looking after my sister. Allow me to thank you. Oh, yes. When we were in Kaling, Farina spoke of you often. Oh, what did she say? That you were a lot like me. Oh, in what regard? Well, I'm not really sure. I just remember her saying it. Oh, Fiora, it is an honor. Let us fight together and ride on to victory. Isn't that a theme? Isn't that a name of a soundtrack? Yes, let's. I think that together we can fulfill any duty. Alright. Oh, together we ride, I guess. Fiora, I must speak to you. Kent, what a coincidence. Why are you both in a flaming cave looking for the Durandal or something? I was just looking for you. Actually, it's about this army. Do you ever feel that some here lack proper moral grounding? Yes, that same thought has occurred to me. As a Highlands, I thought it is not my place to speak. Camaraderie in the field is one thing, but the men and women in the camp are altogether too intimate. Indeed, their minds are not focused on their duties. It is a problem indeed. This is like when the two smart kids get together in the, you know, in the class or something, and it's like once they're in charge, it's like, oh, all the fun has been removed, you know. I've decided to seek the counsel of Lady Lindis in this matter. Perhaps she could issue some ordered, limited interactions between the sexes. That is a good idea. It would be the best way to ensure the proper conduct of all. Of course, we would still need to iron out the details of such an order. I hope you will not mind lending me your assistance. Oh, but of course, it might be difficult to find time to discuss this on the battlefield. Perhaps later when we can be alone. Yes, of course. I would be truly grateful to have the company of a morally pure individual like yourself. Is he just rizzing her up? Because I feel like in a way it kind of is. Indeed, I feel exactly the same. Okay, A-rank. They're probably gonna get married next. Why are you in a prison cell? Kent, Fiora. Hey, you... Forgive me. No, it is I who should apologize. We... It just goes by itself, I just realized. Why don't you go first? No, please, you first. Well then, Fiora, please stay with me. When you're near, I feel as if I fight more bravely, more keenly. I think we will fight well together. What do you say? Actually, I came to ask you the same thing. Really? Yes. It's strange, isn't it? I feel as if we've known each other from birth. That would be incestuous. Fiora, I must ask you one thing. When this battle ends, if we both still live, please say no more. I already know what you asked. Of course, I feel the same way. Really, I'm glad. About that policy I suggested, what should we do? Well, perhaps it can wait. Okay then. Not you again. Oh, you're the Fiora I've heard so much about. You were even 3 times lovelier than I heard. I'm sorry? How do you know my name? Oh, but my dear, I followed you on Facebook. I've memorized the names of every woman in this army. I'm Fiora of the Ilian Knights. May we fight with honor. I'm Saint of the Kalan Knights. That's S-A-I-N. Do not forget my lovely... Right, nice to meet you. Hey Fiora, please be at ease. I'll protect you with all the strength and courage in my heart. Now come closer, don't be shy. Please forgive me if I abstain, and I'm capable of defending myself, thank you. Now if you will. Fiora, fly away from me if you must, but to shine so beautifully as you go. How cruel, my love, how cruel. You loser. Fiora, Sane. Yes, it is I, your knight and protector, Sane. How unexpected that we should meet again. Unexpected? Surely you mean destined. Don't you fear, Fiora? Sane, I can fight on my own, so if you don't mind. That will not do, fair lady, for I am bound to... Are you alright? Are you injured? It is nothing. I'm always the very picture of health. Enough of that, just let me... Oh, your forehead is burning. Have you been fighting like this all day? I'm fine. I can overcome this with sheer willpower. You should rest. Look, just lay down here. But I can't. I can still stand and fight. Don't be a fool. Look at you. But I have promised you. I must protect you. What? It is the duty of all knights to protect women. In the face of the day, the ailment is but a blush. Saint, wake up. I see bright fields of flowers. Is he gonna die? Hopefully. Fiora. Saint, you look much better now. How could I not? Your love has brought me from the brink of death. You know, I think I liked you better near the brink of... Exactly. But at least I have confirmed that you are indeed a knight. You have, then, darling. Come closer, let this humble knight protect you with all his passion and love. I think I shall pass. I think being at your side presents its own unique dangers. Oh, my dear, you cut me deeply. But lovely Fiora, you have flown into my heart. Where do you find such embarrassing things to say? That's definitely not a marriage thing, is it? Alright, let's take a look at Farina. Hold on. Have we done any of these? We did Farina Dorcas. Yeah, that's the one where she gives him money. It's 15 minutes in. Let's just keep going. I think that's, well, it can be a bit longer. Hey, Farina, wake up. What? Oh, Lord Hector. I was just off to do battle worthy of my purse. Yeah, about that purse. How about the going price of alien mercenaries for a henchman? Huh? Usually they get paid by the battle with no bonuses or anything, and he said 20,000 gold is way too much. But payment is determined by rank within the knightly order, right? At your level ability, I'd say you're worth 2,000 gold tops. Never, I'm at 4,000 gold, I am. What's that, 4,000? So what was all that about the 20,000 gold, eh? Trying to pull one on me, were you? No, not at all, never, I'd never do that. It's just I've been underpaid compared to my ability until now. Look me in the eye and say that again. Well, and isn't this assignment a long-term one? I might need food for my Pegasus, Pegasi, Farina. Right, so what does a Pegasus eat? Carrots? Of course, oh, sorry, I skipped that. I don't know, I'm sorry. Whatever, it is a horse. Wrong, Pegasus. Okay, so you say Pegasi here, but you say Pegasuses before. Okay. Pegasi are noble animals, so they must eat noble carrots, you see. Like I said, carrots. No, listen. I'll do the work I've been paid for. That should be enough right now. Watch me go. Hey, wait, hey. Okay. Very greedy. She's kind of like Nami, isn't she? Mind you, I don't particularly like Nami either, so... Phew. Hey, Farina, we have to talk. What's wrong? Lord Hector, you seem tired. You should rest when you're collapsing on me. Don't try playing the kindly employee. You wouldn't trick me that way. I'm not giving back the gold I was given. I'm not talking about money, you dummy. You know, you keep saying stuff like that, people are going to suspect you. What should I care as long as I'm paid? Those who think clinging to money is wrong have never been poor. Well, that may be, but some things you can't buy with money. Why would I need anything like that? I must be off now. Murphy, oh my god, your Pegasus is called Murphy. Eddie Murphy, I guess? Hey, wait. What? Okay. Whoa. I guess she fell over. Oh, sorry, you okay? Even though you know I'm tired, how dare you make such advances? Yeah, that's not it. Wait, I said I'm sorry. I mean, hey, you're the one that fell on me. That hurt. You and that Farina man. I don't get it. My, you have venom enough for me and my younger sister, I see. Give me a break and get away from there. I see what's going on. You saw us three sisters, Fiora, Farina, and Farina, the beauties of Elia. And you thought to take us all for yourself, didn't you? Don't make me part of your wacky fantasies. All you nobles are the same. You treat us mercenaries as objects. Oh, come on, Farina, man. That lady's got a screwy head. She sure does, Hector. Just leave her be. Maybe I overdid it. I feel so faint. Hey, Farina, there you are, about what you were saying. Farina, hey, Farina. Farina, hey, you hurt? You awake? What, you just killed over, gave me quite a scare. You alright? Thank you, I'm fine now. I'm sure I would have been fine even if you hadn't come along. You're a real charmer, you know that? Anyway, you should take it easy. Just ask me or one of the other guys if you need any help. What good would that do? Who's gonna help a mercenary like me? Would you? We mercenaries are pawns bought for gold. It would be wrong for us to expect friendship from anyone. All you can trust is gold. There you go again. Speaking of going, goodbye. Hey, wait. What now? What? Let me go. We just calm down. You shouldn't be running around for a while. Just don't leave. I don't be here if you collapse again, eh? No, I'm leaving. You're just trying to make a case for lowering my wage. I keep telling you this has nothing to do with that. I just leave someone that looks ready to drop dead any second. Hey, ready? There's no problem. I'm stronger than the others. I'm helping you because I want to. Got it? Just relax. Alright. Alright, I guess that's her A rank. Let's take a look at Farina and Farina. Two sisters in a lava cave, I guess. Sister. Oh, Farina, what is it? You're smiling so broadly. Well, I'm happy. I just can't believe we actually get to fight side by side again. You excite pretty easily, don't you? It hasn't been that long since we last saw each other. But Fiora had said you've gone really far away. Yeah, I bet she wishes I had. Well, whatever. Farina, have you heard, no, how have you been recently? How have I been? You know, financially. You getting paid what you're worth? Yeah, and everyone here is really nice. We're not here to make friends, Farina. Negotiating your salary is a ruthless battle. You have to be willing to walk away if they try to bargain you down even one gold piece. Farina, you never change. God. Okay. Well, now that Lynn has been recognized as a noble, I can join the service of the Marchioness of Kalen. Well, I guess a lot has happened in my absence. But Farina, have you been well? Well, I mean, have you gotten over your fear of men? You must have had a hard time of it when you left Ilya on your own. Did you cry yourself to sleep every night like you used to? No, of course not. I'm a second-rank Pegasus Knight, aren't I? Yeah, full-fledged. Exactly who was it that I could make cry in every practice? You are. And that's not all, come to think of it. Has anyone ever seen you at a festival? I swear, you're a completely different person once you start coming out of your shell. Yeah, but I bet Lynn doesn't know anything about all that, does she? I know all kinds of juicy secrets I could tell her. No, don't. Here she comes. Listen to this. You'd never believe what Farina did. No, please don't. A bit of teasing, I guess. Hey, Farina, how are you doing? Farina. Why so glum? You look really down, but because you said you would keep that stuff secret. Yeah, but it's not like Lady Linda's cares. She was laughing too. It's not as bad as you make it out to be. Not as bad as when you started singing the Pegasus counting song all the way to 100 at that one festival back when... No, stop. It's so embarrassing. It's not like I included the part where you got up on that table full of food, sat yourself down cross-legged and started belting out the song with a crooked grin on your face. Right? Yeah. No. There, don't cry. Hey, you're the one who made me cry in the first place. Look, I'm sorry, maybe I did go a little bit too far. But, you know, I had to make sure. Had to find out if you were the same old Farina. Huh? I mean, Farina, suddenly you're just so powerful. You're like a different person. I miss the old Farina. But I feel better now. I just had to check and see if she was still there. Oh, fair enough. I don't... what? I have to get going. If I just sit around talking, people start to ask what I do to earn my startlingly highest salary. That wouldn't do it all. Alright, off you go. I did this. I don't know why I clicked that. Farina Kent. Oh, so I guess Ken has, he probably has one with Farina as well, so all of the Pegasus characters. Well, that just about does it. We really showed them a good fight today. A. Murphy? Kinda sounds like Eddie Murphy. Okay. Oh, forgive me, I didn't think anyone was there. Murphy, stop flapping your wings. I'm fine. I'm Farina, member of the 3rd Division of Ilian Pegasus Knights. I actually paid a pretty penny for my services, 20,000 gold. 20,000? My, that's quite a sum. Farina, excuse me for my rudeness. I'm Kent, Knight of Kalen. Let us combine our strengths and ride on to victory in the service of our Lord. Whoa. What's the matter? You're so serious, Kent. You don't think about anything about your duty. Yeah, people often say that. I'm not so good with serious types. I feel a little cramped and choked when I'm around them. I'm sorry for that. You see, my sister, she's really serious like you. She'll jump all over your back for any little thing. I wish she could just be a little nicer about it, you know? I'm sure she only does it for your own good. She's such a generous woman. I knew it. You guys are like peas in a high-strung pod. I just don't get along with people like you guys at all. I must apologize for that as well. Okay, just Ken apologizing about everything. Say, Kent, what month were you born in? What do you ask? Just answer the question, what month? No, wait, let me guess. You were born... Got it. I bet according to the standard Eluvian calendar, you were born in the month of the Pegasus. I was about to say, because if they were going to be like June, October, I'm like, hold on a second. Didn't Three Houses have that one thing where all the months have like a... This is the month of... I forget what it was, like the month of the wolf or something. Like, there's so many different ones, right? But anyways, okay. Am I right? Yes, that is what my mother tells me. Yeah, I knew it. And what does that mean? I was born in the month of the Archer. Oh, like Sagittarius maybe? With 0 compatibility, I would shoot you down every time. I must apologize, I think, but we have seen quite a bit of each other lately. Yeah, I guess we have. It's like you're there every time I turn around. Hey. It's not like I have any special feelings for you or anything. But Baka? It's not like that, don't get the wrong idea. Sure, I understand. It's probably someone else's doing. Like Marcus or Osmond. You know, Melanus might try something like this too. I don't think it's a conspiracy. I mean, what would anyone have to gain from making us fight together? I guess you're right. Still, it is a little weird. Okay, Aaron. Kent. How we meet again? We sure do seem to be bumping into each other a lot lately. Especially considering how uncomfortable we both find it being around each other. I don't think any such thing. Oh? I must apologize if that was your impression, but I do not dislike being around you. Oh. Well, if you don't mind, that's good. You may not be rich, and we may not be much alike, but I do feel rather secure when I'm around you. Huh. And don't get me wrong, no offense, I mean, I just, you know, that's all. Sure, I understand. Well, I'm about to be off. Are you coming? Yeah, sure. It's not like there's any reason for me not to. Let's go. Okay. It's kind of left ambiguous. Dot, hey kid, come here. He's definitely older than you, but okay. Who are you? I'm Farina. I just wanted to ask you something. How much are they paying you? What? What do you want to know? Don't change the subject, just tell me. Well, it depends upon your answer. What are you talking about? You're a real stranger, you know? I'm not being paid a single doubloon. Are you serious? Why are you so shocked? I mean, I get to travel a lot. It's not like I have to pay for anything. Well, I just can't believe it. You must be the stupidest person I've ever met. Now you watch that pretty little mouth of yours, Glass, before I turn it sideways. So I guess my 20,000 gold wage really is the highest here. Well, who should be surprised? I'm quite simply the finest mercenary that money can buy. 20,000 gold, you put your life on the line for that chump change? Man, oh man, some people just go stupid for cash. What did you just say? Well then, what are you here for? You wanna know? I'm here for me. I'm a big guy and I've got big dreams. Yeah, I bet. Probably didn't have 2 coppers to rub together, and here you are, talking about dreams. What do you know about it? Okay. I wonder if they're gonna fall for each other or not. Alright, I'll bite. What's your dream, big guy? Well, it's this. Oh, that smells musty. What is it? Don't get all squeamish on me now, girl. It's a treasure map of the One Piece, I guess. It belonged to the legendary Pirate King, or Goldie Roger. Maybe. If I can just decipher the riddles he used to mark the location of his buried treasure, then I should be able to find it. A treasure, huh? How much do you think it's worth? Well, at least 100 million, I'd wager. That much, huh? Wait a second, did you just say 100 million? Whoa. No, is that thing for real? You wouldn't lie about money, right? Tell me you wouldn't. No, don't relax, just calm down. It's a real thing, I swear. I can't believe it, I mean, just think... But wait, how would a wharf rat like you get a hold of something like that? Wharf rat? Right, forget about that, but let's just say, yeah, that map is probably fake, but let's just say I were to buy it from you. How would 3,000 gold sound? You think me daft, woman, who would sell their dream for a few clinking coins in their pocket? My answer is no, whatever the price. But it's so obviously a fake. What? Open your beady little eyes and look here, missy. The Pirate King signed his mark right here. Wow. Anyone could have written that. Shut your trap compared to the one on his letter of his. Now you see it, don't you? Sucker. Thanks for the look at the map. I think I'll just go find it myself. You gold-snatching witch. Well, all I have to do is decipher the riddle before she does. And I'll find the treasure first, so my name isn't Dart. Okay, A rank. The treasure lies on the other side of the door that separates fire and water. Fire and water, huh? The Nabata Desert, maybe. Don't you wish? So that's why it's going to take a pirate's mind to unravel this one, lassie. It's good to be the Dragon's Gate and the Dread Isle. Really, that doesn't sound right for some reason. Yeah, well maybe that's because you weren't paying attention to this bit that says the Hidden White Fang. It's gonna be the Ilian Wyverns. No, there are no wyverns in Ilia. Are you serious? Then that would mean, just so you're right, it's gonna be early bird gets the worm, right? Of course, only one of us can fly like a bird, right? You think I'll let a gold-snatching witch like you beat me to it? What, don't act like you're not in for the treasure too. You find the treasure and you'll be rich, right? You got all the grand dreams, but you're just in it for the loot. Don't be a bleeding doubt the pirate is not such a small man. Being rich is boring. My dream is this. I want to find the treasure, hide it again, make a map that leads to it, and pass out a few copies all over the world. What? Don't you get it? I'm a pirate's pirate. There'll be sea dogs the world over looking for the treasure of Dart, the legendary pirate king. What do you think? Isn't it exciting? You're the stupidest pirate I've ever met. Hey, you stooping on my dream? Well, what do you want me to say? Let's see, the phrase pearls before swine comes to mind. Forget about it. I'm gonna find that treasure first anyway. With my dead body, you'll never get that treasure. Do you guys know what pearls, I don't even remember what the phrase is now. Pearls beyond swine, is that it? Pearls for swine or whatever? Do you guys know what that means? It's actually a Japanese proverb as well, I guess because this is a Japanese game, but it means giving something of high value to someone that isn't going to fully appreciate it. Fun fact, if you didn't know that, that's what it means. But, okay, let's take a look at Carla. This will be the last one for this time around. Hey, you, wait up. What? I'm Farina. I'm a Pegasus Knight of Ilia. I'm Carla. Nice to meet you, Carla. So, I'll get right to the point. How much are they paying you? Just so you know, I'm getting 20,000 gold. This girl just brags, doesn't she? I've never received any money. No way. Why do you look so surprised? There's nothing I could use the money for anyway. But, So, Carla, let me see if I got this right. You don't need the money. But, darling, don't you know a woman needs income? Maybe you just don't know much about how the world works, right? Perhaps it is as you say. I'm not connected to this world very strongly, so most people fight for money, do they? Perhaps I will ask Lord Hector about it someday. Yeah, you do that. Maybe you can get back the pay. We should go in there and both renegotiate our contracts. Maybe our combined efforts will inspire him to give us a special bonus. Okay, is that the whole thing? Is that what it's going to be? Say, Carla, you're from Sakea, right? Yes, you could say that. Interesting geographical thing about the Sakeans. Well, first of all, I really like the Sakeans, but it's really interesting how there's black-haired Sakeans and there's green-haired Sakeans. You know, obviously Corel and all that is a black-haired Sakaen. I think Guy also has black hair. But then you have Rathlin, Sue, Shen, all these characters who have green hair, who are green-haired Sakaens. So I guess maybe there's 2 major tribes. One has black hair and another has green, sort of thing. Because there are different tribes within Sakai, right? So yeah, it's just really interesting geographical stuff, I feel. Yes, you could say that. I've heard that my ancestors sailed here from across the seas, however. Oh, so the tribes in Sakai, they all like dance around a fire and chant ooga booga. That is definitely not something you should be saying in this day and age, fair enough, but okay. They do, don't they? You did say Sakai, didn't you, Color? You really don't know much about the world, do you? I guess I don't. Talking with you has been very illuminating. I grew up in a place that had no contact with Sakai. Where I grew up, I was not even allowed to touch a sword like this. Why not? Because I'm a woman. Women were not allowed to bear swords. Women in my house were told to do what men say. What a tired bunch of hogwash. Men aren't all that great, let me tell you. Unless you know they're rich. It was not only my country that had such rules. I had travelled to many lands, and most are the same. Farina, things are different where you are from. Of course. Well, they're the opposite anyways. Women are the ones who put bread on the table. Is that so? Well, I guess if they literally put bread on the table, then maybe. Yes, Pegasus will only allow women to ride them. So only women can be Pegasus Knights. But Wyvern Knights can be Wyverns can be ridden by men, so, and they're stronger. So checkmate, Farina. The men just work the terraced vegetable fields in the mountains. I see. I guess there's a men's night brigade, but it's pretty terrible. They're only really good for digging the stables out of snowdrifts after a storm, to be honest. So it's kind of like a men and not even our equals, really. They're kind of like luggage, to tell you the truth. No, that's too bad. Don't you find that to be a little severe? Is there no sane land in this world? Hey, Rank. I wonder, I'm starting to be convinced that Carla was just a scrapped design for Lynn. Because her eyes and, well, I mean, obviously they're both Sakaen, but I do feel like this was like, oh yeah, let's make a female lord. We're gonna do this. Oh wait, she's a little bit too plain looking. Maybe we'll use this for another character, you know. That's kind of the vibes I get. So Carla, what are you going to do after this all ends? I plan on returning home. Well, you haven't even thought about it. I don't even know what to do with you. You're just not very organized, are you? So how'd you end up traveling like this anyway? I was looking for someone. Let me guess, a man, right? Yes, a man. I wanted to see him very badly, so I set out traveling. I felt attached to him. I still can't seem to let it go. I still hope that someday we can be as we once were. Whoa. Huh? Carla, we've got some talking to do. You just can't spend your life chasing some guy? Capable women live on their own, pay their own bills. Do you see what I'm getting at? Does that make sense? Yes. That's why you need to be able to make some money. Oh yeah. Hey Carla, do you want to be a mercenary with me? We'd be strong and beautiful. Who could resist hiring us? We could split the payment. 60-40. That might be a good idea. Thanks, Farina. If you really want to, I'd be happy to try that. So we have a deal. Okay. I guess Carla was technically gaining money from the Colosseum, so right? I'm pretty sure. Anyways, that's a conversation for another time. This is a very long episode. I'll see you all next time with more support conversations. Hope you enjoyed those ones. I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.